Alright, well, let's see what's on the radio. I've been using this thing quite a bit. Now, I owned one of these before, the one with the 6 meters. And I don't remember what it put out on the upper bands. It's a really weird number, 555-777. Anyway. The VFO is really nice on these. This metal knob with this really smooth cutout. It just glides around your finger when you spin the VFO, unlike some of these other ones, where it's okay, but it's not great. Some of them even have like a little knob that spins in there. One of the problems with certain radios is the VFO is not balanced. They've removed too much material or whatever, and it actually moves after you've tuned to something. Not really hearing anything at all. It almost sounds like the band is completely dead. My ham clock says 106 people on FT8 or PSK. We can enter the frequency in here on this radio too. 2-8. I like the numbers. I don't have to guess what they are. With some of the other radios, you know, you have a keypad that's for the bands and frequency entry, and they have more than one number on the keypad. This radio doesn't have that. You just enter the frequency that you want. For example, let's go 27025. And there we are. CB radio. We're actually on upper sideband, but these guys are so strong that they sound like they're on AM on sideband. A lot of times I do listen to AM on sideband.
Arizona, 329 Arizona, Renegade. Hope you're having a fine day. Nobody's business. Windjammer, breaker. Yeah, you're doing a fine trip down here. Nobody's business.
A little bit of distortion on the signal on sideband. Now, if their carrier is perfectly centered, you should usually hear them okay on sideband. Of course, sideband is kind of hard to hear on AM, but looks like it's pretty busy.
I've got another tube and another socket. I think I don't know if I'm going to get rid of it now. I've got something in my head. I want to make a plate modulated transmitter. In other words, I'm just going to use the radio for a dead key. Okay, I'm going to use, I'll just tell you. I'm going to use a 4-1000 for audio and one for the carrier. And I've got a great big plate modulation transformer. just worried about the harmonic content, how wide it's going to be, how bad it's going to splatter, but I'm going to build it anyway. I'm kind of putting things together real slowly. But I just want to check it out, you know, key it up like I changed radio. I'm on my plate modulator radio. Put it on you later, I'm gone.
You don't usually hear people talking about that kind of stuff on here.
500, 505, 505, modified, moonshine country. I'm a step. Hey, y'all. He's warned the way to be Obama again. He's warned the way to be Obama again. Yeah, about a DS plan. How about a DS plan 393 Southern Wisconsin?
Kind of sounds like ham radio, doesn't it?
Wow.